In the Belgian Congo, September 1956, missionary Louis Carlson's hospital was overrun by Simba nationalists. Unfortunately, he was killed when this happened. When witnesses discovered Dr. Carlson's body slain at the hospital, they found a New Testament in his jacket pocket. Inside, the doctor had written the date, the day before his death, and a single word, peace. Dr. Carlson had peace, peace that passes all understanding, peace in the midst of disaster, peace in the midst of despair, peace in the face of death. The logical question to ask next is, well, how do I get this peace, and how can I get it for myself? How can I have peace in the midst of despair, disaster, and even death? These are kind of scary questions, but these are questions most Christians want answers to. In today's Sabbath School lesson, we are discussing one of the stories of the Apostle John, and we will be gleaning some insights from his story to answer our questions. As we dive into the lesson today, I hope that three things will happen. Number one, I hope that we will all know that belief in God will always require sacrifice. Two, I hope that we understand that God never calls us to endure that for which He does not prepare us. And lastly, I hope that all of us will accept the challenge to live our faith in the face of trial. This week's lesson reminds us that Christians are not made overnight. Trials are one of God's appointed means of perfecting our characters and drawing us closer to Him. John learned this several times throughout his life as he experienced many trials in his life. You know, when we talk about persecution, I don't know about you, but my mind immediately wonders if I would be able to stand for Jesus if I was in a similar trial. Today, I want to encourage us to shift our thinking a little bit. Instead of worrying whether or not we will be able to stand in a similar trial, let's worry about being faithful to God every day in our thoughts, words, and actions, and trust that God will supply everything we may need when we experience trials. Pray that this week we will all choose to be faithful to God in everything that we do.